him and some naughty time up the stairs. Oh, hello and guten Tag. I am your host for, well, the next month, Dr Phrip. And whenever I am not selling off human organs to the black market, I am here in my hideaway reviewing horror movies. So, today's horror movie is Halloween. No, not the John Carpenter original. We will get to that one eventually. But no, I am on about the 2007 reboot, Rob Zombie's Halloween, written and directed by the man, starring Sherry Moon Zombie, Malcolm McDowell, a few other people, a kid as Michael, and Tyler Mane. So, the movie Rob Zombie. Now, Rob Zombie, he loved the original and saw his own vision of the movie and went to write his own after the success of House of a Thousand Corpses and its sequel, The Devil's Rejects. So, what did he do? Well, he changed it quite a bit, but put it into the modern era. So, the first hour of the movie is like a prequel, and the second hour is a redo of the original. It has huge nods to the original. I mean, it is not a bad remake, but it's not the best. But I thought it was good. So, Rob Zombie's Halloween. The movie starts where we see Michael Myers as a child. Rob Zombie used the first hour of this movie to explore Michael Myers' backstory. So, what happens is, Michael has some serious psychological issues that his mother, Deborah Myers, played by Rob Zombie's wife, Sherry Moon Zombie, has not took any notice of. Michael lives in a rundown home with an asshole of a stepfather played by William Forsythe, a slutty's older sister, and a baby sister who we all know grows up to be Laurie Strode. So anyway, yeah, he's living a rough life. He's getting bullied at school, and he's killing animals while wearing a happy little clown mask. Of course, he's there's one bit where he's insulted in the boys' toilets by a bully, and he is taken to the principal's office. And of course, he is discovered that he has a dead cat and photos of dead animals. His mother ignores all these things still after seeing all the evidence in front of her. And that is when we get to meet our, well, protagonist, Dr. Samuel Loomis, played and reincarnated by Malcolm McDowell. Malcolm McDowell is a good actor. I did enjoy him in Clockwork Orange. But of course, he was okay as Dr. Loomis in this one. Not the second one where he was a complete dick. In fact, I'm not even going to get into the words of the remake. It was piss. Thick yellow piss. Like probably more than that shit. Anyway, back onto the first Rob Zombie movie. Michael then kills one of his bullies in the park, and no one notices or anything. Anyway, that night it is Halloween, and after he has been trick-or-treating, he then, well, basically kills the entire family. He kills the boyfriend of Judith after she had sex with him and some naughty time up the stairs. He even kills his asshole stepfather, which I don't feel sorry for, because he was an asshole. Anyway, he gets the white phantom-like shape mask from his sister's dead boyfriend, and then kills his older sister Judith by stabbing her 19 times. He chose not to kill the baby, though. Anyway, his mother comes back and makes the gruesome discovery, but he has not killed the baby yet. Then he is taken to Smith's Grove Sanitarium, where he is being evaluated by Dr. Samuel Loomis. Of course, as he examines him and gets to know him more, he starts to get more and more darker and make papier-mâché masks, which gave Ross the hobby idea for that. Randomness, that is. He's told me that before. And in case you're wondering, these are not my real teeth. These are some teeth from a victim. I just thought, accessorize and make my mask look a bit more creative. It work, yeah? Anyhow, then eventually Michael Myers grows up and does not speak for 15 years, and that's when Dr. Loomis decides to move on. Of course, this is when Michael makes his escape. He escapes, breaking through some asshole redneck guards, and kills a guard that was good to him, played by Danny Trejo, which I thought was a bit harsh. I mean, if someone was good to me as a child and I was growing up, I would not have killed them. I would have spared them out of compassion. But of course, Michael has no emotion whatsoever at all. He also manages to snatch some overalls from Roger Rockmore, who was in Keenan and Kel as Keenan and Kel's dad. He was also in the original Dawn of the Dead, and was also in Rob Zombie's horror sequel, The Devil's Rejects. I can't remember his name now, but he was Joe Grizzly. He was about to have a shit, but then Michael crashed, killed him, took his overalls. Then Michael snuck home and put on the mask from hiding it under the floorboards with the kitchen knife all of those years. No one had lived in his house for many years, like in the original. So the last hour of the movie is basically a redo of the original. It has Laurie Strode in it. I can't remember who plays her. I can't remember who plays her friend Linda. But I do know that her friend Annie is portrayed by Danielle Harris. Danielle Harris is one of my favorite screen queens, up there with Catherine Isabel. Yes, they're so good together. They did See No Evil too, you know. Anyway, back onto the film. I think it's sort of a nod to the original franchise. She is also the only actor from the original franchise to return in a role in this reboot. And of course, the kills are slightly changed and altered. I mean, Linda, she still gets strangled to death after having sex with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is stabbed and pinned up on the wall. They just do it in Michael's rundown house. And instead of wrapping a phone cord around her wire, he does it with his bare hands. He also makes another alteration. He kills Annie's boyfriend, but does not kill Annie. Laurie makes the discovery that Annie is wounded. And of course, it then turns into a fight for survival. Anyway, in the end, she falls. Michael chases her and they fall through the chases up to her, runs into her, and she falls through the window with him. Of course, Dr. Loomis, he gets a gun, shoots him, begging him to stop. He seemed to be a bit more remorseful, not like, sort of bang bang, like, Samuel Loomis, Donald Pleasant's version, of course. He seemed to show a bit more compassion and was begging him to stop in this remake. Anyway, there's two endings. One where Michael is completely gunned down, and the ending they went with in the theatrical version, where Laurie makes one attempt to shoot Michael and kill him. He also takes her back to her place and shows her a photo of him and her when they were when Michael was a boy and Laurie was a baby. Of course, she does not remember, as she was a baby. She has been brought up by the Strodes. Also, it was good to have a look at Dee Wallace in this remake. She was alright in that. Also, I think Tyler Mane did a good job as the badass Michael. So anyway, Rob Zombie's Halloween. I mean, it was not bad, as I said. But it was not the worst, and it was not the best remake I have seen. All in all, I did find it watchable, unlike the sequel 2 years later, yeah? That was just awful. I've already told you it was piss. So, yeah. Rob Zombie's Halloween. I will give that a ranking score out of, let us look. 5, but I will give it 3 papier-mâché masks out of 5 kitchen knives. So this has been my review on Rob Zombie's Halloween. Join me tomorrow where I'll be reviewing another horror movie. And yeah. Also, you can watch yesterday's review in the description below. And then on yesterday's vlog, review on the description below, you can also see the first one I did. So, yeah. I think that is it up to now. Please, on behalf of Random Ross, subscribe to his channel. Also, please remember to like and share this video if you like it. Also, leave a comment down below. What do you think to Rob Zombie's remake of Halloween? Also, yeah, I think that might be it. Oh, also, Random Ross is still on, maybe taking a break on this channel for the month, but he is still on Facebook and Twitter, so there are links down below to them where you can follow him and stay updated and see what he gets up to when he's not on YouTube. Especially all this month, yeah? I mean, he still does the odd random review. If it's not horror related, he'll review it himself. Yeah. Or if it's a top 10 or whatever. Anyway, till tomorrow, till next time, yeah? I bid you all a Wiedersehen, goodbye.